Technical progress bias toward countries import competing goods sector will improve terms of trade. Growth that lead to a deterioration in terms of trade lowers the domestic growth rate. Technical progress bias toward countries export goods sector will deteriorate term of trade. Import bias trade will not benefit a country in the long run. Under a system of flexible exchange rate, this equilibrium in balance of payment gets automatically corrected through devaluation. A change from $3 to 1 or $2 to 1 means appreciation of dollar. The imposition of an import tariff by a nation usually improve the nation's term of trade but reduce the volume of trade. A balance of payment surplus can be corrected through revolution of currency. When a nation imposes an import tariff, the nation offer curve will shift away from the axis measuring its export commodity. Devaluation of currency lead to a increase in domestic prices. Which one of the following item in the balance of payment is invincible? Travel. If automatic income adjustment mechanism operates in the real world, it will bring about adjustment in BOP. Incomplete. The most important one of the tariff trade barrier is labeling and packaging regulations. Which one of the following is likely to help in remedying an adverse balance of payment? Devaluation of currency. If C is the propensity to absorb, then propensity to hold is defined as 1 minus C. The terms of trade mean the relationship between export prices and import prices. The imposition of an import tariff by a nation will increase the nation's welfare. Sometimes the devolution by a country which has some unemployed resources will have a positive effect on trade balance, provided the propensity to absorb is less than unity. A favorable balance of trade means a favorable balance of trade means an excess of export of goods over import of goods. Developing nations complain that their terms of trade deteriorate, their export produce are very unstable, their industrialization is discouraged by the present international monetary system which favor developed countries, all of that. If automatic income price and interest adjustment mechanism can operate in the real world, is likely that they would strengthen one another and lead to complete adjustment in balance of payment. A proportionately greater increase in the nation's supply of labor then of capital is likely to result in a deterioration in the nation term of trade. If the nation export the L intensive commodity, which one of the following method of protection depend for success on the elasticity of demand for import being greater than unity? Import surcharge. If a nation facing a deficit in the balance of payment uses expenditure increasing policy to correct the unemployment, the deficit is likely to expand. When no imported imports are used in the production of a commodity, the effective tariff rate on the commodity is equal to the nominal tariff rate on commodity. A point on the curvilinear portion of the offer curve when it is rising but not a straight line shows that elasticity is greater than 1. The arguments in favor of a tariff, which are valid, are the infant industry argument, protection of industries, import for national defense, and protection against dumping. For a country passing through depression, devolution is an attractive policy provided propensity to absorb is less than unity because it will have a positive effect on national income and balance of trade, both A and B. A point on the backward bending part of the offer curve has elasticity equal to less than unity. The cost of protection is equal to the reduction in consumer surplus minus the increase in rent to producer and the revenue effect of the tariff. This equilibrium balance of payment may automatically get adjusted provided there is a stable foreign exchange market through changes in domestic price, international price, income, all of the above. The imposition of an import duty by a nation causes the consumer surplus in the nation to fall. Any point which lies on the vertical straight line portion of the offer curve has elasticity equal to unity. When a nation imposes an import tariff, the domestic price of importable commodity rises, domestic consumption of the importable commodity falls, domestic production of the import commodity increases, all of the above. When an economy is fully employed, the main favorable effect of devolution on the trade balance is through direct effect on absorption. Automatic adjustment in the balance of payment under flexible exchange rate are arrived at through the process of depreciation. The immediate effect of devaluation by a country is fall in demand for import competing industry get into better competition situation, exporter become more competitive, all of the above. The entry error and omission of $2.3 billion was made in the country balance of payment because total credit exceeded total debit in all the three accounts taken together by $2.3 billion. IMF was established in 1944 when a country with some unemployed resources devalues its currency. Then, in the short run, it is possible that the production increases, export increases, national income increases. Yani all. The effect of devaluation on the balance of trade depend upon its effect on real income, propensity to absorb, direct absorption, all of the above. When an English tourist spends $200 worth of pound sterling in New York for hotel and meals, the US credit the service category of its current account and debits short-term private liquid capital.